Welcome back, pure structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session. Today is June 15th, 2021 here in Hawaii, and will be June 16th, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil, giving you guys some levels we'll be looking at for the London session and potentially into the US session. If you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. We would really appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, again, we would ask that you guys please go ahead and subscribe to the channel for us. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. Again, we would love to get back to you guys, answer any of those questions that you guys are struggling with. But with that said, guys, let's go ahead and get into these markets here. We're going to start off again with the quote of the week. Again, comes from David Sikhosana. Says losses are necessary as long as they are associated with a technique to help you learn from them. Again, if you guys are struggling with that, make sure that you guys are journaling those trades. Even if you take those losses, again, emotions shouldn't necessarily fluctuate when you're taking your trades. The one thing that may fluctuate is going to be your profits and your losses. But again, losses are going to be necessary in any business that you have. So you got to make sure that you learn to be okay with the losses, but you also have some type of plan, routine to be able to take them in, learn from them, develop, and then continue to grow from there. Again, with trading, we want to make sure that we're continuing to grow and we perform better each and every day. That is our goal, not necessarily to continue to make so much money, but to continue to grow as traders and perform better in each and every one of our trades. But with that, guys, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into these markets here. So for S&P 500, you can see we did move, we kind of pulled down a little bit today. We did have a nice move to the upside that extended all the way into these 42.57.25s and kind of pulled down a little bit. And you can see we're struggling right at a level 42.38.50 to about 42 40, what is it, so 42, kind of right in this general area. Now if we continue to hold this level, we are going to look for the market to try to pull a little bit deeper back into our support at 42.25.50. That is going to be our opportunity of first. Below that 42.25.50, my next level is going to be somewhere around these 42.01s. That's my next level of support. There is going to be a little bit of a closer level, which is going to be between these 06 to 09s. But I'm going to leave that off for now. We'll see how far we get down before we actually touch support. So first area of interest for me is to see this market try to pull down into these 42.25.50s and then try to continue the move up from there. You can look to take a short, again, pretty strongly bullish. So up to you guys if you want to try to take the short between these 38 to 42s on the way back down. If not, it's better for the market to get up to these 57.25s and maybe get an opportunity from there if you reject that area, that top area. So that is what we're going to be looking at. But again, that could be a short opportunity for any of those who want to continue that short back into these 25.50s. If we break through that level again, below is going to be between these 01s, maybe a minor level up at right around these 09s areas right here, kind of a minor level that may hold that support. Let's go ahead and take a look at a smaller chart here on S&P. Alright, so with this smaller chart here, you can see we have rotated quite a bit here on S&P. Uh, could not get above this area a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see these micro little rotations here that could potentially try to pull price a little bit deeper into our level of 42.25.50. Underneath this level, get that rejection and then try to continue the market to pull down deeper into our next level 42.01. So we'll see if we get that opportunity to do that. For those that want to be long, there is going to be some micro levels in between all of this that you could look at, and they're going to probably stand somewhere right around here. There is this 31 to 32 could actually hold this support, but given that we may see a little bit more downside, it might be a little bit dangerous to try to play that level. So we'll see what the market does and if it pulls a little bit deeper for us on the way back down. But I like the opportunity to see if this comes down a little bit deeper into these 42.25.50s as support first. 32 again, micro level you could potentially have. We'll see what happens right at that level. But with that, let's go ahead and move over here to gold. Give you guys some trade ideas here on gold. All right, so with gold, you can see a couple levels that we're going to have up here. Right now we are finding support. I'm actually gonna take off this level here, but right around these 1855.3s, you can see we bounced right off that level, and then 1-2 bounces, and we're looking to take it back to the upside at about 1863.9 is our resistance. We may chop between this level, may give us some support and resistance between the levels, but 1855.3 first area of support, 1863.9 if we continue to hold, that could be our resistance that we find a little bit of a range. Next level underneath though is going to be 1846.9 as support underneath that. Above this, resistance is going to come at 1871.2, and above 1871 we're going to look out for 1879.5. So again, we could see this thing try to explode back up here and then try to retest this area in between here or fall between these two levels. So a couple areas of interest. Again, my first area of support right now, as of right now, 1855.3. Below that 1846.9, resistance coming in at 1863.9, and then 1871.2. Above that, keep that in mind, the 1879.5 is the next target on the way back up. Let's take a look at a smaller chart here on gold for you guys. So you can see we are coming right up against it. We're looking to come right up against this area. I like the bigger area of 63.9, but right now we're stalling at 62.2, which may end up taking us back down into our support level. So keep that in mind. I do want to see it try to pull into 63.9, but we'll see. Again, may have this range between these two levels. If you're looking to short, try to short right back into the middle and then look for the bottom. If you're looking for the long, look for the middle opportunity for profit, and then look for the long 63.9 as a full profit there. Above that, look to take it into 71.2 as the next area of resistance. Again, below 55.3, look out for those 46.9s as we could head down there for some support. Let's take a look at oil for you guys as well. So pulling up this oil chart, you can see we have extended to the upside. First area of support right now, very minor level, 72.49 could potentially hold as a minor level. Now we haven't gotten too much support there yet, so we do have to watch out for that level, but we could see the market hold that and continue. If not, look for the market to come back down into the 71 63s, and then below that 70 75, and then 69 99 as some areas of support that we could see the market try to bounce up from around these levels for a continuational move to the upside. Above, uh, well, actually below these 72.49s, you could see the markets get some opportunity to pull down, and you could try to short into those levels of support. I like the bullish moves as of right now, but again, they could be some areas of opportunity for the shorts. Again, you could use 70.75 to short down into 69.99. You could use 71.63 to short down into 70.75, and again, you could use a very micro level 72.49 to short into 71.63. Ultimately depends on how you're looking at trading these markets. I like to trade with the trend, so better for me to look for these pullbacks first and then get the bounces and then see a continuational move to the upside from there. Let's take a look at a smaller chart here on oil for you guys. So zooming into this, we do see this market looking to try to hold this very micro level right now, 72.49. So again, I like to see a couple rotations before we get long again. If not, look for this thing to come down. There could be another micro level that we find to hold this area, just going to come somewhere around these 71.95s. But we'll keep that up. We'll see what happens on this smaller chart for you guys. See if we get that level or if we get back down into 71.63 as a more major area of support. But with that, guys, that is it for S&P 500, gold, and also oil. Those are going to be the levels we're going to be looking at for the London session. Again, if you like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. We would love for you guys to do that. If you are not subscribed to the channel, again, we would love for you guys to subscribe with us, get ahead of the game, get these levels up on your charts. That way you can see what's actually going on, get a better directional move of the market. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to those questions you guys have, help you guys with anything that you are struggling with. Now, if you're struggling to find consistency in trading, again, we would love for you guys to join Pure Structure Trading, join a coaching session with us, join a coaching program with us, become a member of Pure Structure Trading, learn to find consistency in these markets, help yourself find the actual success that you want as a trader. Again, we we cover a lot of topics when it comes to trading, cover a lot of fundamental processes when it comes to actual trading the markets, and we focus mainly on market structure principles to see and get a better understanding of what's going on. So if you are struggling, if you have been doing this for years and you still are struggling to find consistency in trading, help yourself out, become a member, join us, find some coaching with us. We would love to have you guys. Other than that, guys, you guys take care. If you continue to trade, make sure you guys trade well. You guys take care. Have a great night.